And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment. With me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and movie review for the brand new Paramount film Transformers: Rise of the Beast. I don't know if you can tell right there, but I got a little poster there of Transformers: Rise of the Beast. Now it's been a while. It's been a while since we actually got a Transformers movie proper. Seeing how I apologize for the noise outside. Anyway, it's been a while since we got a proper Transformers movie since, I believe, since the last night. But we did get Bumblebee, and now we got this movie that's kind of like a sequel, somewhat soft reboot of the franchise, but somewhere in between. I'm not really sure exactly where it actually stands. But anyway, new Transformers film. Let's talk about it. So it stars Anthony Ramos and Lisa Koye. I probably butchered that, and I apologize. So, you have Anthony Ramos, soldier. He's at home. He's got some family stuff he needs to take care of. His mom is working two jobs. His little brother's very sick and he needs to help him out. He's trying to get some, earn a living. And unfortunately, he gets involved with a certain transformer that was just sitting there as a Porsche and named Mirage. And then apparently the Transformers have been there for a while now. And there's a new threat coming to Earth to get a certain artifact to bring in Unicron towards Earth so he can destroy it. And that's not a spoiler for the movie. That's basically a spoiler for the trailer. He was in the trailer. He was mentioned in the trailer. So anyway, Unicron's coming. So basically, the Transformers need to stop, or the Autobots need to stop him from coming through. So there's a new enemy called Scourge. He shows up. He's a Terracon, or he could be a Predacon, one of them. Anyway, he shows up. He wants to find this artifact to bring in Unicron closer and faster. He's kind of deep out there in space, so he's trying to get him closer, so that way he get there faster. And we got the Beast Wars characters as well. The Beasts are there. Optimus Primal, they're all in hiding. And when they meet the Autobots, they form an alliance to pretty much protect this artifact to make sure Unicron does not show up and bring about the destruction of Earth and also Cybertron as well. So there's a short little reference of what exactly this movie is about. So overall, I really enjoyed this film. I thought the action scenes here were great. I don't think we have seen a lot of action scenes in the Transformers movie since maybe the first one. The other ones have good scenes too, but I think these really stood out as like they really pack a punch. I thought Anthony Ramos, if I butchered his name, I apologize. I thought him and Mirage were like the best parts. They were like the standouts. Mirage was voiced by Pete Davidson, so I thought that was cool. You have Michelle Yeoh playing Razor. She's like the Falcon Transformer. So, Beast War character. Anyway, so that was cool. Scourge was played by Peter Dinklage, so that was pretty dope. So he was a very menacing villain. I don't think we had a pretty big villain since like Megatron. So I thought that stuff was really, really cool. I thought he was a cool character. I thought his goals to get what he wanted for his master was pretty cool, which I'm surprised because, you figure, yeah, I'll work for the big boss, but then I'll stab him in the back for my own personal needs. But he was pretty much loyal to the end, so there was that. So I thought that stuff was cool. I said the visuals again, beautiful. Everything was there. Optimus Prime was cool, but we got to see a different side of him from before. In this new Transformers movie, he's not very comfortable around humans. He doesn't trust them. So I thought that stuff was really cool. Obviously, Bumblebee was already there way before he showed up. So he was comfortable with the humans. So, we got that little Bumblebee kind of, like this movie's after Bumblebee kind of feel to it. So I thought that stuff really worked. It even kept the same tone a little bit as like what Bumblebee had. So I thought that stuff really was great. What else? The only kind of negative I had about this film was I kind of wish they did not do what they did with Transformers 4, where they introduced a new set of Transformers and it's like they're in the marketing and yet you're like, all right, we're going to see them kick butt in the whole movie. and they don't come until near the end of the movie, which is like, dang. And that was one of my biggest negatives about Transformers 4. It's like, they brought in the Dinobots. I'm like, all right, Dinobots are coming. Let's do this. And they were there for like 5-10 minutes of screen time. Didn't really do much. And it was kind of wasteful. Here, I thought it was great because I liked it because we got to see more action from the Beast Wars side of it. So I thought that stuff was cool. My only complaint about it is I kind of wish we would have gotten more screen time for everybody else. Cheetor, Rhinox, those guys. Those guys are iconic from the Beast Wars side of Transformers. If you guys ever watch the Beast Wars stuff, they're like, they're like, the Bumblebee and freaking, Ironheart of the Beast Wars side, But yet, when they don't have screen time, it's like, come on. You put Cheetor in here. He's like Bumblebee as a cat. So I was like, okay. I can't wait to see him. And barely did anything. I mean, we got to see him in the background do some things. But as dialogue, not as much. Optimus Primal had more screen time than everybody else. Even though his screen time was just as much as the others. But still, it was just like, he had more talk screen time than everybody else did. So I was like a little disappointed with that. Which, I mean, I should have realized since, Transformers do that with all the other movies. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I'm not going to fall for them with that again. But overall, I really thought this was a fun film. I even liked the design of Unicron. We even got to see Unicron in this film a lot more than I thought we were going to see him in this movie. And I actually appreciate it. At least it was better looking than what we got with Fantastic Four, where it was just a cloud of Galactus. This Unicron was more menacing than that cloud of Galactus was. So I appreciated that. So at least they showed us how Unicron could be very menacing and maybe set up future projects. So who knows? But overall, I enjoyed it. Is it my favorite Transformers movie? No. Is it the best since maybe the last 2 Transformers movies, not counting Bumblebee? Absolutely, it is. The ones with Mark Wahlberg. It's not better than Bumblebee, but it's in the same realm as that one. Not as good as the first Transformers. Not as good as the second Transformers, which is my favorite out of all of them so far. Way better than that third piece of garbage one I hate. I can't stand 3. I'm sorry, I hate 3 so much. 3 is the worst Transformers movie ever made. But anyway, off track here. I still had a lot of fun with this film. Got to see some cool action scenes. I got to see some Predacons, Terracons, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee kicking butt, Cheetor doing his thing. Optimus Primal being a badass. So I enjoyed everything here. And the humans did not annoy me for once in the Transformers movie. They did not annoy me, bother me so much, because honestly, I was getting kind of tired of seeing humans in these Transformers movies, because they always take screen time from our Transformers characters that we all know, love, and grew up with. But it's like, no more humans. And then they put humans in this one. I'm like, here we go again. Now, granted, Anthony Ramos, he was like the best part. The girl, she was fine for like what she was there for. I was like, didn't really need her, but okay, sure, she's fine, I guess, whatever. So there's that. But overall, great. Ending was like, I didn't expect that ending to go where it could go in the future, because I didn't think that's a thing to do. The way that ended, that sets up something. I didn't think that can actually happen. So go figure. There's a little after credit there too. It's fine. It's fun, funny. So, that was a funny look after credit, but still, the way this movie just ends is like an after credit is like, it makes a lot of after credits that blow our minds look like nothing. Unless you don't, if you don't count Marvel and DC. But this after credit, or this ending that felt like an after credit, blind bowling. Because honestly, I didn't expect it to do that. I don't expect it to do that in a future thing, but only time will tell. But if they do, I'll be excited for it. Very excited for it. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah. So overall, if you're a Transformers fan and you love all the Transformers movies up to now, go check it out. It's a fun time. It's not Spider-Verse. It's not John Wick. It's not any of the other movies that came out before it. But it's just fun. You know, I had a lot of fun with it. I'm excited. I want to go see it. I'm gonna go see it again. You know, I love Transformers. You know, some more than others, but still, I enjoyed it. You know, the animated movie's still the best out of all of them. So, but give it a shot. You know, see it for yourself. If you love it, awesome. If you hate it, cool too. No problem. But, you know, just go judge it for yourself. So, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Did you guys enjoy the new Transformers movie? Are you guys planning on seeing it? Not a fan of it? What's your favorite moment of Transformers? Leave a comment below. Let me know. Stay tuned for more. And thank you very much. And have a good day.